Yes, you can start the recording.
Recording is in progress.
Yes. Welcome, devotees, for the online reading session of the book, The Mood and Mission of Srila Prabhupada by His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. So we will start our session by offering our humble prayers. So, Om Ajnanatimirandasya Gyananjanashilakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिविकास स्वामी नामिने नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वती निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौर हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखम कर दिवाचरम पादमं श्री चित्रम गुरुवे गौरचंद्राय राधिकाय तदालय कृष्णाय कृष्ण भक्ताय भक्ताय नमः आदिशक्ति सुंदरी लक्ष्मी सुबक्षसी शास्त्रे सुबक्षसी योऽन्त प्रविशं मां मां प्रसुतां सञ्जीवयत्य तुलशक्तिधर सुधां शास्त्रचरण श्रवण पुरादीन् प्राणान् प्रशाय तुभ्यं श्री गुरु हरिवन्य गोविंद गोविंद प्रवचन सुखाब्द मंजन संस्कृत okay so we are in page number 226 from the book. Those who are reading from the book. So it's in the chapter called entitled God Brothers and Gaudium at Appreciation under the section under this there is no section. We are reading in page number 226. So Bhakti Siddhanta Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu Dandot Pranam.
Hare Krishna Dandot Pranam. Welcome to our sessions. Thank you for gracing us.
Thank you, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. You have a very nice photo of books under Radha Giridhari, I think.
Yeah, a very old calendar of all Guru Maharaj book below that.
Yeah. That was the calendar we printed 2017, I think, in Bhakti Vikas Trust.
Yes, Prabhu. I think in COVID, I got a picture when Zoom just started. So I had taken that picture, COVID time.
Yeah. I remember we printed it at that time. After that, we printed second time also in a different way.
Okay.
Do you have that calendar with you still?
No, Prabhu, that was in Dubai with me. Then so I packed up from there and gave to somebody. And
actually, we were trying to print some calendars. I was thinking to get that idea. I don't have the original copy also. Okay, Prabhu, you can start reading.
Okay.
You have the book?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm reading from the screen. I don't have the book yet.
Okay,
As
Prabhu, you can do.
In 1976, at a meeting organized at a Gaudiya Mutt in Chandigarh to welcome and honor him and his accompanying disciples, Srila Prabhupada himself acknowledged that he had achieved what most of his godbrothers had considered nigh impossible. Gesturing to his Western disciples with shaved heads, tilak, dhotis, and bright faces, Srila Prabhupada recalled the reaction of some of his godbrothers in 1965 when they heard he was planning to go to the West to preach. It would be too difficult for him to create Vaishnavas there, they had said. Bon Maharaj had gone and had failed, so they advised him not to go. Reference 868. See Hari Shauri Das, Transcendental Diary, Volume 5, Chapter 2. At the outset, The general feeling among Srila Prabhupada's god brothers was that his venture was a fool's journey, doomed to fail. Indeed, during his early days in America, when little seemed to be working out, a godbrother had deemed his endeavors ludicrous, a claim that
Ludicrous.
ludicrous,
Ludicrous.
sorry,
Ludicrous. Yes,
ludicrous,
ludicrous.
a claim that Srila Prabhupada had rejected and refuted. Reference 869. Letter 16 July 1966. Later, opinions changed. In 1977, B.V. Narayan Maharaj, a disciple of B.P. Keshav Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada's sannyas guru, told Srila Prabhupada, Bhagwan wanted you to preach all over the world. Srila Rupa Goswami's special mercy has been showered upon you. Special mercy of Sri Sri Radha Damodar. Reference 870. Tamal Krishna Goswami's diary, 8 October 1977.
Actually, it is called as TKG diary.
G.
Mm.
A son of Srimad B.P. Tirtha Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati's first sannyasi disciple, spoke about the unlikelihood of Srila Prabhupada's mission succeeding. This was implemented by a single person, the living literary translator, and that single person is so much imbued with such a divine power. None of us can do. It is impossible. Practically, it is impossible. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati. Srila Prabhupada's unfulfilled mission has been fulfilled by this Vedanta, Srila Prabhupada. Srimad Bhagavatam, all quotes praising this all types of power, all propagating the Harinam. What with these social religions, there are many authorities and leaders that have gone there, and social religious reformers who practice yoga, jnana, karma, etc.
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 But the one person imbued and empowered fully by Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself and by his Guru Srila Prabhupada. It is not that anybody can empower. So he has, by his mission, his translations, in the world, he has given Krishna. He has given the Nama. He has given the Kirtan, the Sankirtan. Wonderful. Reference 871. Conversation 17 May 1977. Sometime after Srila Prabhupada's passing from this world, Sripad B.S. Govindas Maharaj, a disciple of and eventual successor to Sripad B.R. Sridhar Maharaj, composed the following pranam mantras. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishthaya Bhutale Swami Shri Bhakti Vedanta Prabhupadaya Te Namaha. Gurvajnam
Guru Agyam. Read.
Gurva Agyam Shirasi Dhritva Shakyavesha Swarupine Hare Krishneti Mantrena Paschatya Prachya Tarine Vishwacharya Pravaryaya Divya Karunya Murtaye Shri Bhagavate Madhurya Gita Jnana Pradayine Gaura Shri Rupa Siddhanta Saraswati Nishe Vine Radha Krishna Padam Bhoja Bringaya Gurave Namaha.
I should tell my experience. Sometimes I at one point of time I by-hearted this shloka.
Hare Krishna.
This particular shloka, I liked it, and the translation is also very beautiful. It beautifully explained about Prabhupada's mission and all. Yeah.
I offer humble obeisances to this divine grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, who is Krishna's beloved associate and who came down to this plane from Goloka. Taking the order of his Guru on his head, he is the Shaktyavesh avatar of Nityananda Prabhu personified. He distributed the Hare Krishna mantra all over the eastern and western world, delivering and uplifting all fallen souls. He is the best of millions of Jagat Gurus because he is the personification of divine mercy. He has distributed the sweet nectar of Srimad Bhagavatam and the transcendental knowledge of Bhagavad Gita all over the world. He is constantly engaged in exclusive devotional service to Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhupada, Srila Rupa Goswami, and Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu. I offer humble obeisances unto Srila Prabhupada, who is like a bumblebee, always tasting the nectar of the lotus feet of Sri Sri Radha and Govinda. Reference 872.
I think it is from Vyasa Puja offering. Yes.
Quoted by Swami B.A. Ashrama, Vyasa Puja Offering 2020.
Yes.
In her book, Our Srila Prabhupada, A Friend to All, Mula Prakriti Devidasi collected numerous appreciations of Srila Prabhupada by his godbrothers. Two samples therefrom, the first from Srimad Bhakti Vaibhava, Puri Maharaj. He gave so much time and life breath to serve his institution. No one else has done so much to improve our institution throughout this world. He received Sri Guru and Gauranga's blessings. Once he said, "It is all my Srila Prabhupada's blessings. I have done my duty. Now the rest of it depends upon the Lord." He labored hard. No other could do as he did in the foreign countries. He taught everything: how to cook, how to clean, how to prepare everything, how to decorate, and how to print the books and include photos. Book distribution. So much importance he placed on books, as our Srila Prabhupada said, big volumes with cover page he has invented. He possessed all devotional qualities. By his preaching in less than 10 years, there is no other example of anyone doing like this. By introducing Harinam in every town and village, he has indeed fulfilled the prediction of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Also, in that book is an interview with Sripad Bhakti Ujjvala Muni Maharaj, a disciple of Sripad Bhakti Kamala Madhusudana Maharaj, who was a disciple of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura. Muni Maharaj shared his guru's recollections. All the disciples, Bhakti Rakshaka Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, Madhav Maharaj, Madhusudana Maharaj, my Gurudev, Abhay Charnara Vind Prabhu, reference 873, Srila Prabhupada's initiation name, by which he was known to his godbrothers prior to being awarded the title Bhaktivedanta and accepting sannyas. And many closely related devotees were staying there in the Bombay Matha, near their Srila Prabhupada. Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakura, they were talking about preaching. The question was, who will go to the West? Srila Sridhar Maharaj asked Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati, Srila Prabhupada, about my Guru Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada, Srila Saraswati Thakur replied, Narottam Prabhu, the brahmachari name of Madhusudana Maharaj, may go. He is preaching in Bombay in English. He is expert in preaching. I confer my blessings if he goes. But my Gurudev then requested of Srila Prabhupada, please Gurudev, don't order me. I cannot agree to go there because of separation from you. I cannot tolerate it. Due to the thought of separation from Srila Prabhupada Sangha, Gurudev was worried. His mind was in pain and he was crying. He was a brahmachari at that time, only 27 or 28 years old. He was worrying that if he were to be ordered by Gurudev and then could not do it, he would fall down. When Srila Prabhupada realized his heart, he said, "All right, no problem." Then someone raised the question again, and Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Prabhu, Bhakti Siddhanta Srila Prabhupada himself suggested the name of Abhay Babu. He very clearly said, "Abhay Charnara Vind will go. Certainly he will be able to do it. He is also preaching, speaking in English, so there is no problem that you do not go. He will go." My Gurudev remembered that incident very clearly, how Abhay Babu acknowledged that order and how amazingly it came to be true. Afterwards, Swami Maharaj, A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami, went to the West and got the blessings of his Srila Prabhupada. Blessing means being given the power. Gurudev told me how Swamiji preached all over the world by the blessings of Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur with heart and soul. Although he went alone, encouragement for preaching in his heart was strong. This kind of quality of dedication is very rare.
Okay, Prabhu.
Thank you,
Thank you
Prabhu.
very much.
I might
Thank you
leave
very
early
much.
today, so just inform me.
Sorry, Prabhu.
I might leave early. I have by 5:30.
Okay. No problem.
Thank you.
Thank you. Where is Rajat? Rajat BVKS. Oh, he is gone. He left. Krishna. Paramatmananda Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Please. Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
So we are reading from chapter 10. So we are continuing from chapter 10.
Chapter 10. Other secular appreciation of Srila Prabhupada and his mission. Taking pride in his movement and his disciple, Srila Prabhupada valued appreciations of his work. Naturally, he was pleased with positive press coverage. For instance, when Srila Prabhupada came from Hawaii, he began his lecture by mentioning that a local paper, the Honolulu Advertiser, had run an article saying, quote, the Swami is a small man, but he has got a big message, unquote. Prabhupada was quite happy with that. 874 reference. Jayadvat Swami in Prabhupada Memories, Volume 40. Within his Bhaktivedanta purports, Srila Prabhupada immortalized two reports from major newspapers. In the year 1973, there was a gorgeous Rath Yatra festival in London, England, and the car was brought to Trafalgar Square. The London daily newspaper, The Guardian, published a front page photo caption, quote, ISKCON Rath Yatra is rival to Nelson column in Trafalgar Square.
Nelson's column. Nelson's column in Trafalgar Square.
Unquote. Nelson's column is a very impressive statue of Lord Nelson and can be seen from a good distance. Just as the residents of Puri compared the Rath Yatra car to Mount Sumeru, the residents of London considered the car rival to the Nelson Monument. Reference 875. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Lila, 13th chapter, text number 19, purport. In an article about the Temple of the Hare Krishna movement in Durban, South Africa, the Durban Post reported, quote, "All the devotees here are very active in the service of Lord Krishna, and the results are obvious to see: happiness, good health, peace of mind, and the development of all good qualities." Unquote. Reference number 876. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, 13th Chapter, text number 60, purport. Also immortalized appreciation of his movement by the leader of a traditional Vaishnava Sampradaya. The present head of the Vallabha Bhattacharya Sampradaya of Bombay is named Dikshita Maharaj. He is very friendly to our movement, and whenever we meet him, this learned Brahmana scholar highly praises the activities of the Hare Krishna movement. He is a life member of our society, and although he is learned scholar in the Brahminical caste tradition, he accepts our society and considers its members bona fide devotees of Lord Vishnu. Reference 877 Chaitanya Charitamrita to Madhya Lila 19th chapter, text number 69, purport. In his introduction to the 1968 edition of Bhagavad Gita as it is, the iconic counterculture poet Allen Ginsberg, reference 878, Ginsberg's contributions to the early development of ISKCON are related in several chapters of Srila Prabhupada Lilamrita. Next, Swami Bhaktivedanta came to USA and went swiftly to the archetype spiritual neighborhood. The New York Lower East Side and installed intact an ancient perfectly preserved piece of street India. He adorned a storefront as his ashram and adored Krishna therein, and by patience and good humor, singing, chanting, and expounding Sanskrit terminology day by day, established Krishna consciousness in the psychedelic mind manifesting center of America East. He and his children sang the first summer throw in Tompkins Park to choose to
Tompkins Park.
Tompkins Park to choose to attend to the Lower East Side. What kindness and humility are and intelligence! Even the contentious Dr. Patel had this to say about Srila Prabhupada, quote, "Here is a guru who is trying to spread the real religion to the foreign countries." Unquote. Reference 879. Conversation 22nd February 1974. Srila Prabhupada enthusiastically welcomed such praise, not because of egoism, but from the benefit such commendation could bestow upon the world. With regard to appreciation from the academia, Hari Sauri Das noted, Prabhupada is gratified that his efforts are attracting the favorable scrutiny of the scholarly community because if they understand his purpose, they can influence thousands and perhaps millions of others to take Krishna consciousness seriously. Reference 880. Hari Sauri Das, TD. What does...
Transcendental Diary.
हाँ Project?
Transcendental Diary.
Okay. Transcendental Diary, Volume 5, Chapter 3.
Okay, Prabhu.
Praised by scholars. Being convinced of the substantiality of his movement and its teaching, Srila Prabhupada was confident that critical study by learned persons would surely lead to appreciate. Sincere Sincere theists and philosophers will surely appreciate our presentation of Bhagavad Gita as it is. Reference 881. Letter 19 December 1968. And indeed, as Srila Prabhupada happily noted, numerous scholars and religious leaders in the
No, no, no,
Western
no.
world.
No. Where you are reading?
Okay, we invite all scholars. Sir. Reference 882.
No, reference you read in 881. This is, and next page it is this. We invite all scholars.
Okay. We invite all scholars, philosophers, religionists, and members of the general public to understand this movement by critical study. And if one does so seriously, one will understand the sublime position of this great movement. Reference 882. Later, 14 January 1970. And indeed, as Srila Prabhupada happily noted, numerous scholars and religious leaders in the Western world, having studied the Krishna consciousness movement, had concluded that it was a bona fide religious tradition and a benefit to mankind. The intelligentsia of all countries is gradually appreciating our Krishna conscious activities. Reference 883. The Nectar of Instruction, Text 4 Purport. All over the world, the message of Srimad Bhagavatam and Bhagavad Gita is being accepted in all spheres of life, especially in advanced educated circles. Reference 884. Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th Canto, 1st chapter, text number 14 Purport. Even the ecclesiastical
Ecclesiastical. This is a biblical word from in the Old Testament. There is a gospel called Ecclesiastes. So this word is, I think it is a biblical word. 1 second, let me see that. I know there is a book called Vanity Karma by Jayadvaita Maharaj. So he gives the elaborate description about this particular book. See, of or relating the Christian church or clergy, derivatives, excessive attention to details of church practice. This is I'm sorry, ecclesiastical. Am I right, Prabhuji? Whoever knows it.
Ecclesiastical.
Yes, Prabhu.
Is correct, Prabhuji. It is ecclesiastical.
Yeah, ecclesiastical. There is a chapter in Old Testament called Ecclesiastes or Ecclesiastes. Yeah. So which is actually gives all the negative about the material world, what you are going to achieve and all. So whole thing is a big chapter that is removed in the New Testament, but that chapter is there. So from that it comes this word, ecclesiastical. Yes, probably.
Okay. Ecclesiastical orders in these Western countries are appreciating the value of the Krishna consciousness movement and are ready to unite for the highest benefit of human society. Reference 885 Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, chapter 25, text number 264 purport. Okay, means Prabhuji means in Christianity, whoever against this materialism, they are appreciating our movement. This is what.
Yeah. Even the ecclesiastical orders in these countries. That means that is the material world, whatever the descriptions about the material world are given. That goes in line with this chapter.
Okay.
And those people, they are appreciating. That is what is mentioned. Yeah.
By nature, it is a very important movement.
Because in the book in that particular chapter, Dukhale Mashashrutam is being described so vastly, just like just like the Garuda Purana or something like that, about the descriptions about what we are suffering and what the temporariness, and we can't gain. There is how there is lot of klesha, there is so much of misery and all. So everything is explained in that particular chapter. So like that goes. So they explain, that's the thing. Actually, those people are very less nowadays.
Yes, Prabhuji. By nature, it is a very important movement. Therefore, those who are intelligent are taking serious interest. We have got so many books. They are being accepted by learned circles all over the world. University and college professors are reading our books, placing standing orders, and we have got a relationship, especially with the educated circle. They are trying to understand the importance of this movement. Reference 886. Conversation 8 July 1976. Reference 887. Standing orders. See
Footnote.
footnote and this one.
What is it written? What is it given in the book? Western learned scholars. Where is it? Mm-hmm. 13. What is it given?
Hare Krishna.
Very.
Oh,
Learned has to.
go to that
Standing orders, footnote, volume 2, 334. Actually, it is volume 2, 334. It is given. Okay, fine. Okay. Take.
The Western learned circles are admitting that the greatest contribution of the Hare Krishna movement is these authentic translations of Vedic literature. Reference 888. Conversation 21 November 1975. On the whole, it is very encouraging that the professors like our books. This is our success. This quotation is very important. Quote, one professor went on to explain that the other books were mostly dealing with speculations in contrast to our books, which presented religion as a way of life based on authentic writings. Unquote. Reference 889, letter 20 November 1975. He often cited that Dr. J. Stilson Judah in his 1974 Hare Krishna and the Counterculture, the first ever scholarly book exclusively dedicated to the study of ISKCON, had appreciated that this movement had, quote, brought the drug addicted hippies to the platform of serving Krishna and humanity, unquote. Reference 890. Conversation 11 July 1975. Further praise by Dr. Judah, due to his unstinting and diligent labors, the whole world now has been made aware of the devotional essence of the Indian spiritual tradition, as well as one of India's greatest saints, Sri Chaitanya, and of Gauriya Vaishnavism, whereas before they were scarcely known outside India except by specialists in Hindu religious tradition. Reference 891. Dr. Stilson Judah quoted in, quote, my impressions of Srila Prabhupada, unquote, BTG, article number 14.8, 1979. Dr. Judas' insights got to the heart of Srila Prabhupada's contributions. I certainly honor Srila Prabhupada as one of India's prominent scholars, as a translator of many of India's important religious texts. He gave special attention to the spirit and beauty of the text. I have seen, of course, many self-consciously literal translations of Indian philosophical and religious classics. These very literal translations are generally very barren, void of intended religious sense of the text, but Srila Prabhupada in his translations really captured their essential spirituality. A literal translation which lacks sympathetic reverence for the text itself can obscure rather than elucidate its profound inner meaning. I find that Srila Prabhupada's translation bring these works to life. Reference 892. Huh? What is the meaning of that reference, Prabhu? Okay. Dr. Stiljan's Judah quoted.
No. What I was trying to say that this particular book is there quoted in my impressions of Srila Prabhupada. If you read the next one and it is written as I read, that means it gives the same reference.
Yeah, same reference. Okay.
Okay.
Same,
Yeah. Okay,
same
Prabhu.
reference as 891.
Okay, bro. It's in the same reference. That's all. I bid means in the same reference. And it continues. Okay.
Okay. Robert S. Elwood, a noted
Okay, Prabhu.
historian.
Okay, Prabhu. We'll look at some of the devotees today.
Oh,
Thank you. Jagannath Chandra Prabhu is there. Hare Krishna. No, he's not there. No, he's not there.
I can try to read Prabhuji.
You can read, Prabhu. No problem.
Yes.
Because you said you're having cough, so.
Yes, Prabhuji, but 15 minutes are only left, so I think 15 minutes I can manage.
Yeah, please.
Robert S. Elwood, a noted historian of alternative religions, East and West, and the Bishop James W. Bashford, professor of Oriental Studies at the University of South California, praised the exceptional achievements and qualities of Srila Prabhupada. There have been successful founders of religious movements before and successful missionaries, but one must look far indeed to find another man who, at an advanced age and without funds or institutional support, founded a spiritual movement in a strange land as successful as the Krishna movement has become, and with withal regarded by many as both a genuine saint and amazingly productive scholar. Reference 18 in the book Satswarup Das Goswami, The Life Story of His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Many other reputed scholars also expressed their high appreciation for Srila Prabhupada and his contributions. Reference footnote in the page. Unfortunately, not all scholars appreciated Srila Prabhupada and his work, and some were highly antagonistic. See Joshua M. Green, Swami in a Strange Land, pages following 243 and 244. R. Subramaniam, Deputy Director of Research at the Secretariat of the Lok Sabha, the National Parliament of India, effused about Srila Prabhupada's rendition of Srimad Bhagavatam. Reference 19.
What does effuse mean?
I think it is stressed or give
Excited.
attention.
Yeah, excited man. Give up. Yeah.
His Divine Grace,
Uh-huh.
there is reference 19 in the book, Proji. The next four quotes are from the Veda base.
Okay.
His Divine Grace, A.C. Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder Acharya of the ISKCON movement, has taken up upon himself, in addition to his ceaseless travels and other multifarious activities in the service of the Lord, the stupendous task of translating this Sanskrit work into English in about 60 volumes for the welfare and happiness of mankind. It is really astonishing how he is able to do this single handed. And when one comes to think of this, apart from his other great literary works, one is tempted to wonder if he is not the same Vyasa Muni reborn today to adapt his own old work into a universal language of this age for the spiritual uplift of the modern man. It's so amazing,
Wow.
Praji.
The first time I'm hearing this, I never heard somebody comparing with Vyasadeva.
Exactly. Dr. Gary Gillard, a professor at Oxford University's Department of Philosophy, was similarly appreciative. This, Srimad Bhagavatam, is a book to be treasured. The clarity and precision of Srila Prabhupada's commentaries on the text can rarely be equaled, can rarely have been equaled. No one of whatever faith or philosophical persuasion who reads this book with an open mind can fail to be moved and impressed. Dr. Shaligram Shukla, professor of Sanskrit at Georgetown University, thus assessed Srila Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita as it is, a deeply felt, powerfully conceived, and beautifully explained work. I have never seen any other work on the Gita with such an ardent voice and style. Dr. Kailash Vajpayee, visiting professor of Indian Studies at the University of Mexico. As a native of India, now living in the West, it has given me much grief to see so many of my fellow countrymen coming to the West in the role of gurus and spiritual leaders. Just as any ordinary man in the West becomes conscious of Christian culture from his very birth, any ordinary man in India becomes familiar with the principles of meditation and yoga from his very birth. Unfortunately, many unscrupulous persons come from India, exhibit their imperfect and ordinary knowledge of yoga, cheat the people with their wares consisting of mantras, and present themselves as incarnations of God. So many of these cheaters have come, convincing their foolish followers to accept them as God, that those who are actually well versed and learned in Indian culture have become very concerned and troubled. For this reason, I am very excited to see the publication of Bhagavad Gita as it is by Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, from his very birth, was trained in the strict practice of Bhakti Yoga, and he appears in a succession of gurus that traces back to the original speaking of Bhagavad Gita by Sri Krishna. His knowledge of Sanskrit is impeccable. His penetration into the inner meaning of the text is befitting only a fully realized soul who has indeed perfectly understood the meaning of Bhagavad Gita. Of all commentaries on the Bhagavad Gita that have appeared until now in the West, this present edition by Sri A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada is the best. The numerous scholarly reviews of his books highly pleased Srila Prabhupada, and he would share them with intellectuals who visited him. To a disciple, he wrote, "Thank you very much for sending the book reviews. Send more if you can. These are very, very encouraging. I am keeping a collection of these reviews and I show them to big scholars and professors when they come to see me. They are very impressed." Reference 20 in the book. Letter dated 15th February 1975. As
One
per
thing I wanted to just tell Prabhu
yes,
here, wanted to remind devotees that Actually, there are few devotees now, but I wanted to put it in the group itself. That devotees, those who are having the book, one more thing they can do is that they can go and review in the Amazon, particular,
Yes, Prabhuji.
give star ratings, give 5-star ratings, and then write an appreciation for the book.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Uh, uh, it's very difficult, bro. Somehow devotees, I don't know. Somehow we are lagging behind. Maharaj Ramayana book is also a so beautiful book, but there are very few appreciations on the online, in the, like, on Amazon or somewhere like that. So at least in Wooden Mission, everybody can do it. Whoever
Yes,
is
Prabhuji.
online, Amazon, and they can send their reviews, video reviews. So that's what is the purpose of doing this videos and all.
Yes,
Uh, but I have not received anybody's videos till now. Only one Prabhuji, Prabhupada disciple, Gayatri Prabhu, he got it, and Bashu Ghosh Prabhu. Okay, bro. Some devotees can make a video reviews now, because you see, it is Prabhupada is telling that I keep those reviews and I share with scholars and professors. So
exactly.
we want to see that Maharaj sees those videos of devotees taking these 3 volumes of book and then appreciating about that book.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare
Definitely.
Krishna.
Hari Hari.
Yes, Prabhu. Continue.
As per Srila Prabhupada's suggestion, we can print a small book to distribute that will contain such reviews so that people will see what a great impression our books have on the intelligentsia of the world. Reference 21 in the book, letter dated 19 January 1975. A booklet was published called The Krishna Consciousness Movement is Authorized. Footnote, see page 286.
Okay.
Appreciation by experts in various fields became crucial in the mid 1970s when the anti cult movement sought to criminalize the activities of ISKCON, among other groups. In response, several eminent scholars and intellectuals stepped forward to testify to the bona fides of the Krishna consciousness movement. In doing so, they had nothing personal to gain. Rather, by standing against the mainstream, they risked public ridicule and, especially for the less well established, the possibility of career setbacks. That they took such risks indicates that they have been deeply impressed by the sincerity, authenticity, and integrity of Srila Prabhupada and his followers. Footnote.
The same thing is continuing or happening nowadays.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Can anybody know what is going on?
Who, Prabhuji?
Nowadays also it's happening like that, that to ridicule the moment they
Oh, yes, Prabhuji.
um,
Absolutely. There are so many articles which are coming in, so many videos on YouTube which are coming in.
against ISKCON.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Mm.
It's really
Every time,
heartbreaking.
nothing to break the heart. This is material world. So when we are, Prabhupada said, opposition is our victory.
Yes, Prabhuji.
There is nothing heartbreaking. Actually, we should become more. We should become more and more tough and we should become a threat to them. But the problem is that because we don't have a strong backup, so obviously we can. There is a problem. There is a problem. There is a heavy lot of problems, because if we become tough, then devotees in some other radical countries, they try to create problems for them. So that's why we can't do that openly.
Yes,
But at
Prabhuji.
least devotees in the internal circle, they should become a little bit tough, so that. But nowadays it is not like that. We are very mild and soft and humble. In
Very
the name of
careful.
humility, uh,
Yes,
in the name of humility, in the name of carefulness, we have done so much wrong to the. We have done so much disservice to Prabhupada.
yes, Prabhuji.
Recently, I was reading one video about true friendship. Somebody is saying, one devotee is about saying about the true friendship, which has nothing to do with Guru Sadhu Shastra. So the thing is that so these type of things are going on. And the building hospital is considered as Niskama Karma Yoga. Niskama Karma Yoga means you build Bhaktivedanta Hospital, and that is what is Niskama Karma Yoga. What is this nonsense? Who said? Which Prabhupada? Where is Krishna saying like that? Niskama Karma Yoga is building hospital in the name of Prabhupada. So this is what is going on all over the world. And that's why it is very difficult to preach. If you say something, the aparada and these things are pointed out.
That is
But this is
another that is another gray area, Prabhuji. You speak against something and it is immediately highlighted as you're committing aparadh. So devotees are very careful not to speak at all because it is so soft and so touch me not area. People are immediately highlighting it as aparadh.
Yeah, because there is two things. One is those devotees who are having the voice or who know the philosophy, they don't have the authority. And those who have the authority, they try to evade the movement. So these things are happening. That's
Yes,
all.
Prabhuji.
Yeah, because most of the devotees, those who are having the authority, they preach in metropolitan cities. And metropolitan cities means all sorts of people are there and they take over. I should not speak all these things in this online, this one like this, because many devotees will hear. But Hare Krishna, so many things are going on.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Okay, bro.
The
Wait for 2 minutes
footnote,
and then, yeah, yes.
I'll read the footnote, Prabhuji. It is a long
Yeah.
footnote.
Oh, it's a long footnote, but here it is nothing is given.
Oh, Hari Hari.
1 second.
In the
It is
book,
given, yes. Yeah.
yes, Prabhuji. Below are listed in alphabetical order according to surnames. Some of these scholars and intellectuals,
Some of those scholars.
some of those scholars and intellectuals, positions and placings are as reported in publications during that period. Dr. Harvey Cox, Chairman, Department of Applied Theology, the Divinity School, Harvard University. Dr. Diana L. Eck, Assistant Professor of Hindu Religion, Committee on the Study of Religion, Harvard University. Dr. Alan Gerson, Clinical Psychologist, Encino, California. Jack Hawley, Harvard PhD and renowned religious scholar. Dr. Thompson J. Hopkins, Chairman, Department of Religious Studies, Franklin and Marshall College, Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Dr. J. Stilson Judah, Professor Emeritus of the History of Religions, Graduate Theological Union, Berkeley, California. Shall we stop here, Prabhuji?
You can complete this. Oh, there's nothing. You can read that, stop it once after this note.
Okay, Prabhuji. Looks like the footnote continued in the next page.
Yeah, it's a small one. It's a small thing.
Dr. Joseph O'Connell, Assistant Professor of Religious Studies and Assistant Director of the Center of Religious Studies, St. Michael's College, University of Toronto. Dr. Sanford Rosenzweig, Clinical Psychologist, Cambridge, Massachusetts. Dr. Marshall Schkester, Director of the Division of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, University of Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Dr. Larry Shin, Dean of the College of Arts and Sciences, Bucknell University, Pennsylvania. Dr. Alan Waterman, Clinical Professor of Psychiatry, Trenton State College, Trenton, New Jersey.
I think another footnote is there. 1 second.
No, Prabhuji. That's the only footnote.
I think
Integrity.
we can stop here. Professor Thomas Hopkins. That is what is where from we have to read.
No, Prabhuji. Even after Srila Prabhupada's departure.
Right? What is it?
Because the footnote that starts, there is a para called appreciation by experts. That para begins, and the end of that para has this footnote.
Which 899 are you reading?
I'm not sure about 899, Prabhuji, because I'm reading from book.
Book,
Just a minute. Yes,
where
Prabhuji.
is the footnote? That is what I'm asking.
899 is the footnote, Prabhuji.
899 is the footnote. 899 footnote is the long one.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay.
Correct.
Still it is continuing?
It is continued in the second page, Prabhuji. In the book. Correct. So this footnote,
Helen Water, New
New
Jersey.
Jersey.
Still
That is
it is
the
there.
no, Prabhuji. It's not there in the book.
Okay.
So after 899, we start from even after Srila Prabhupada's departure in the book.
Okay, one second. Let me
Page
stop there.
237.
Yes. Okay. Okay, bro. Even
Yes.
we'll start afresh from 238 page number tomorrow. Okay?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes.
Thank you.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
very much. Hare Krishna. So we are going to stop here. We will continue from tomorrow. If devotees have something to ask, they can very well ask now. Hare Krishna. If he wants to ask something. Okay. No problem. We will stop here. We'll meet tomorrow. No, one session. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Prabhuji.
Prabhupada, Krishna Prabhupada, Vesta Kripa, Sandhya Kripa, Pradipana, Krishna Krishna Prabhupada की जय, His Holiness Bhakti Vikas Swami Maharaj की जय, the Modern Mission of Srila Prabhupada की जय.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Dhanavad.